Most people don't know this, but blindness affects walking. It's fascinating to learn that when blindfolded, the majority of people struggle to walk in a straight line. Without visual cues, our brains face a significant challenge. You see, even slight differences in muscle strength or stride length can easily divert someone off course. This often leads to unexpected circular paths instead of a straight walk. Studies have shown this phenomenon occurs in various settings, whether it's a dense forest, a wide-open desert, or even controlled laboratory conditions. It highlights just how heavily we rely on our sight for navigation. Imagine trying to walk in a straight line while completely blindfolded. It's like being on a roller coaster without the thrill. This reliance on vision is rooted in our evolutionary history, where sight played a crucial role in survival. Next time you find yourself in the dark, think about how much you depend on those visual signals to get where you're going. What you didn't know about the first atomic bomb. The first atomic bomb wasn't just a tool for warfare, it was also a groundbreaking scientific experiment. Scientists at the Manhattan Project, driven by a mix of curiosity and the urgent need to counteract Nazi Germany's potential weaponry, ventured into the mysterious world of nuclear fission. They aimed to grasp its intricacies and explore its uses, hoping to stay one step ahead in a race against the Axis powers. This unique blend of scientific discovery and military urgency propelled significant advancements in physics and engineering, ultimately leading to the creation of one of the most destructive inventions in history. However, the origins of the atomic bomb raise important questions about the relationship between innovation and ethics. How do we balance scientific exploration with the potential consequences of our discoveries? Did you know that one actress sparked a movement? Her story has ignited widespread discussions about the mistreatment of actors in the film industry, especially highlighting the experiences of women. With brave honesty, she shared her struggles, shedding light on the harsh realities many face behind the camera. This revelation resonated with countless others, leading to a powerful wave of solidarity among female performers. As more stories surfaced, the conversation expanded, drawing attention to issues like pay inequality, harassment, and lack of representation in Hollywood. The impact is undeniable. Advocates and fans alike are rallying for change, pushing for safer and more equitable working environments. This movement isn't just about one person's experience, it's about creating a future where all actors can thrive without fear of mistreatment. Will this spark the necessary changes in an industry long plagued by inequality? This might surprise you. Longest hair record. In 2004, Shea Cupid, a remarkable woman from China, entered the Guinness World Records for sporting the longest hair ever recorded, measuring a staggering 18.37 feet. Imagine a healthy, flowing mane that could reach the height of a two-story building. Shea's impressive hair was not just a unique feature, it also took a lot of dedication and care to maintain. Growing hair to such lengths requires a great deal of patience, as her locks would have taken years to reach that impressive measurement. Many people may wonder how someone can grow hair that long without it breaking or becoming damaged. In Shea's case, she made sure to nourish her hair regularly, avoiding harsh chemicals and heat treatments that could cause damage. Her achievement didn't just capture attention for the bizarre, it highlighted the beauty found in natural traits and the cultural significance of hair in various societies. A record like Shea's reminds us that extraordinary feats can come from everyday people. What will the next record-breaking hair achievement look like? Imagine playing a 2,000 hours on an 11-kilometer golf hole. In 2017, golfers Adam Ralston and Ron Rutland took on an incredible challenge by playing a single hole of golf that stretched across the vast landscapes of Mongolia. This extraordinary feat lasted a whopping 82 days and involved hitting the ball a staggering 93 times. Talk about dedication. The course they created had an estimated par of 14,000, making it a true test of skill and endurance. What made their adventure even more unique was their caddy, a trusty horse that accompanied them throughout their journey. As they traversed the rugged terrain, each stroke was not just about the game, but also about experiencing the breathtaking beauty of Mongolia's wilderness. This adventure highlights the lengths to which people can go for their passion, reminding us that golf can be more than just a game. It can also be an unforgettable journey. What would you do to create your own golfing adventure? You won't believe this about the Statue of Liberty. This iconic symbol of freedom and democracy, known worldwide, has a surprising twist regarding its location. While many people associate Lady Liberty with New York City, the reality is that she rests in New Jersey's waters. The statue is situated on Liberty Island, which is encircled by New Jersey waters, a fact that stems from a historical agreement. Back in 1834, New York and New Jersey settled the details surrounding the land, but a charter from 1664 initially confirmed New Jersey's claim to the area. As a result, when you visit this stunning monument, you're technically in the Garden State. This fascinating geographical detail often sparks confusion for tourists, wondering which state they are in while gazing at the statue. Beyond its unique legal status, the Statue of Liberty stands as a beacon of hope for immigrants arriving in America, signifying new beginnings. So on your next visit to this remarkable giant, remember that her true home lies just across the water in New Jersey, blending history with a bit of geographical irony. Ready to laugh your way to better health? Laughter is more than just a way to share joy. It's a powerful tool for enhancing mental well-being. When you laugh, your body responds by releasing endorphins, which are natural chemicals that promote happiness and reduce stress. This feel-good effect can lead to decreased anxiety and improved mood, making laughter a simple yet effective remedy for tough times. Interestingly, even the anticipation of laughter can trigger these positive changes in your brain, so think of it as a fun workout for your mind. Whether you're watching a funny movie, sharing jokes with friends, or simply enjoying a good chuckle, each laugh brings a boost. So why not make laughter a regular part of your day? It's contagious and can improve not only your own mental health, but also those around you. Embrace the joy of laughter and enjoy its benefits. This might surprise you. Stories outnumber real life. Did you know that on Instagram there are an astonishing 300 billion stories shared every single day? That's right. In the digital realm, people are generating and sharing more moments than most of us could ever experience in our daily lives. Every second, countless users are capturing pictures and short videos, documenting everything from their breakfasts to their wildest adventures. This form of storytelling enables anyone to share their lives with an audience far beyond their immediate circle. It transforms our personal experiences into a global performance. While we often consider storytelling as the realm of authors or filmmakers, social media has democratized this art, encouraging even the most reserved individuals to showcase their experiences. This massive volume of stories represents not only personal anecdotes, but also emerging trends, social challenges, and creative expressions that connect people worldwide. So the next time you scroll through your feed, ponder how this tremendous flow of daily stories influences our understanding of each other and the world around us. Here's a wild fact about insects. Did you know that insects vastly outnumber humans? It's true. For every person on Earth, there are hundreds of millions of insects buzzing around, crawling nearby, or hiding in plain sight. This staggering ratio illustrates just how dominant insects are in our ecosystem. In fact, scientists estimate that there are about 10 quintillion, that's 10 billion times 1 million, insects alive on our planet right now. From ants marching in a line to butterflies fluttering in gardens, these small creatures play vital roles in pollination, decomposition, and even pest control. They keep our ecosystems balanced, showing how interconnected life is. So the next time you see a tiny beetle or a mosquito, remember you're not just sharing space with any old creature. You're surrounded by a colossal community of insects that are crucial to our world. Isn't that amazing? You might be shocked to learn that dinosaurs almost disappeared. It may sound unbelievable, but a cataclysmic event unfolded about 66 million years ago when an asteroid roughly 10 kilometers wide struck what we now know as the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. This monumental collision unleashed energy equivalent to over 1 million atomic bombs, creating the Chicxulub crater and triggering catastrophic changes to Earth's environment. Dust and debris shot high into the atmosphere, effectively blocking sunlight for an extended period. As temperatures plummeted and ecosystems shattered, The harsh conditions led to the extinction of approximately 75% of all species, including the majestic non-avian dinosaurs that had dominated terrestrial life for more than 160 million years. The loss of these colossal creatures allowed mammals to flourish in the wake of their extinction, paving the way for the rich tapestry of life we see today. Therefore, the next time you gaze at a dinosaur skeleton or enjoy a film featuring these prehistoric giants, take a moment to appreciate how close we came to living in a world devoid of their magnificent presence. What if I told you the British Army set standards? During the 18th century, the British Army distinguished itself with remarkable organization and unwavering discipline, establishing a high benchmark for military forces across the globe. They equipped their troops with superior resources, which included advanced muskets, powerful artillery, and uniforms crafted for functionality and protection. This level of preparedness provided the British with a substantial edge during pivotal conflicts like the American Revolutionary War. While American forces often resorted to guerrilla tactics and relied on volunteer soldiers, the British Army maintained a structured method that facilitated efficient training and execution of their strategies. Soldiers underwent rigorous drills in formations and tactics, fostering a united front that was difficult to overcome. Such professionalism proved crucial during confrontations. Additionally, the combination of superior supplies and a disciplined army not only enabled the British to fight effectively, but also sparked a passionate desire for independence among the American colonies. How did this clash shape the future of both nations? Did you know humans share hair follicles with chimpanzees? It turns out, despite the obvious differences in appearance, both species have around the same number of hair follicles. This fascinating fact highlights our close evolutionary relationship with chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. While we have about 5 million hair follicles, chimpanzees have a similar count, yet the texture of our hair sets us apart. Human hair is generally much finer and sparser, which gives our skin a smoother look. This difference in hair texture and density helps humans adapt to various climates and environments, influencing how we manage heat and sun exposure. While chimpanzees keep their dense, coarse fur, providing warmth and protection in their natural habitats. Our finer hair allows us to maintain better temperature regulation. Isn't it amazing to think that we have more in common with these remarkable primates than we might have thought? By understanding these similarities, we gain insights into our own biology and evolution, deepening our appreciation for the diversity of life on Earth. This might surprise you. Brazil's Rio Carnival is massive. Known as the world's largest festival, the Rio Carnival attracts millions of people from around the globe every year. It kicks off with vibrant samba-filled parades, showcasing intricate and colorful costumes that dazzle onlookers. Imagine the streets of Rio de Janeiro transformed into a party paradise where samba dancers twirl in stunning feathered outfits, and the air is alive with infectious rhythms. Each samba school competes in these parades, pouring in months of hard work and creativity to create spectacular floats and performances that tell powerful stories. The atmosphere is electric, making it a feast for the senses, from the pulsating music to the rich sense of delicious Brazilian street food. Beyond the parades, the carnival includes street parties known as blocos, where locals and tourists dance shoulder to shoulder. This celebration represents more than just a party. It embodies Brazil's rich culture and spirit. Have you ever thought about experiencing such a lively event? Here's a wild fact about Julian Hernandez. In 2015, an amazing twist of fate changed Julian's life forever. While preparing his college applications, the now 18-year-old stumbled upon his true identity. It turned out that he was a missing child, kidnapped by his father when he was only 5 years old. Julian began his quest for knowledge, putting the pieces together and discovering how he had been living under a false name all those years. His biological mother had been searching for him, unaware of his whereabouts. This revelation opened a door to a family reunion that brought so much joy and relief. Julian's story is not just about loss, it's about resilience and the strength of the human spirit. It also highlights the power of technology and social media in helping reunite families. Could there be a happier ending in such heart-wrenching circumstances? Believe it or not, kiwis were once called Chinese gooseberries. This little fruit has quite an intriguing history that reflects cultural shifts and clever marketing strategies. Originally discovered in China, the sweet and tangy fruit was named Chinese gooseberry in the early 20th century, as its flavor was reminiscent of the juicy gooseberries. However, everything changed when the kiwi reached New Zealand. To enhance its appeal on the international stage, local growers cleverly renamed it kiwi after the iconic bird, a symbol of New Zealand's unique wildlife. This rebranding not only made the fruit sound more exotic, but also linked it with its new environment. As a result, the kiwi quickly surged in popularity across the globe. Today we celebrate this vibrant green fruit not just for its delightful taste and smooth, slightly fuzzy exterior, but also for its nutritional benefits. Bursting with vitamin C and K, antioxidants, and dietary fiber, the kiwi is a delicious and healthy snack option. Next time you slice into this delightful fruit, remember its fascinating transformation from a humble Chinese gooseberry to the beloved kiwi we know today. Why does John Green support AFC Wimbledon so passionately? As a well-known author and YouTuber, John Green has used his influence to make a positive impact on the sports community, particularly with the football club AFC Wimbledon. The team, which has a rich history, has been close to his heart, and he's taken action by raising funds to help sign Marcus Brown, a player the club desperately needs. Green's initiatives showcase his dedication not just to literature, but also to sports, illustrating how fans can mobilize resources for their favorite teams. His efforts highlight the importance of community in sports, reminding us that passionate support can lead to real change. By backing AFC Wimbledon, Green not only champions the club, but also inspires fans everywhere to get involved and make a difference. Isn't it incredible when a fan's passion translates into real investment in a team's future? Guess what really drives Volkswagen's brand diversity? Volkswagen is not just a car manufacturer, it's a powerhouse that owns a stunning lineup of luxury and high-performance brands. This includes prominent names like Audi, which is known for its sleek designs and cutting-edge technology, and Lamborghini, famous for its thrilling supercars that turn heads everywhere. Then there's Bentley, synonymous with elegance and opulence, and Bugatti, which is simply a name tied to ultimate speed. Ducati represents the thrilling world of motorcycles, catering to those who crave adventure on two wheels. Each of these brands showcases Volkswagen's commitment to innovation and quality, while also appealing to different segments of consumers. From everyday drivers seeking reliability to enthusiasts yearning for speed and flair, Volkswagen's diverse portfolio allows it to target various markets successfully. This strategy not only enhances the company's reputation, but also drives significant sales worldwide. So next time you see a luxury car display, remember the Volkswagen Group is behind some of the most coveted names in the automotive world. Did you hear about the Chongqing Metro's unique design? This metro system in China is famous for its incredible routes that actually pass through buildings. This unusual architecture was necessary due to the city's mountainous terrain, making it more practical to incorporate the metro lines directly into existing structures rather than having to build around them. As a result, commuters can hop on a train and ride through the middle of a high-rise apartment complex or a shopping mall. This fascinating approach not only saves space but also transforms the urban landscape into something that blends transportation and architecture. Riders in Chongqing experience a ride quite unlike any other, with stunning views of the city from the train windows. Next time you think about public transport, imagine traveling through a building instead of around it. How cool is that? Here's what actually happens when you won't believe what's beneath Europa's icy surface: Jupiter's moon. Europa is a captivating realm that intrigues scientists and dreamers alike. Beneath its thick ice crust lies an expansive ocean, potentially containing more than twice the amount of water found on Earth. This hidden sea remains warm due to the gravitational forces exerted by Jupiter, creating a dynamic and potentially habitable environment. The ocean is not only salty and rich in nutrients, but it also raises exciting possibilities for the existence of life beyond our planet. NASA's upcoming Europa Clipper mission aims to delve into these mysteries by studying Europa's icy exterior and analyzing the geysers that eject water vapor into space. These plumes might provide essential insights into the ocean lurking beneath. If microbial life is present in Europa's depths, it could reshape our understanding of life in the universe in its many forms. Imagine robotic explorers traversing this alien waterway, revealing biological secrets that have remained hidden for eons. Europa is a lot more than just an ice-covered satellite. It could hold the key to understanding life's potential across the cosmos. What if Iceland powers itself with volcanoes? It's true. Approximately 80% of Iceland's energy comes from geothermal sources, thanks to the island's unique volcanic activity. This means that instead of relying on fossil fuels, Iceland taps into the natural heat from beneath the Earth's surface. The volcanic landscape creates ideal conditions for geothermal energy, which is harnessed through wells that reach deep into the hot rocks. Once the steam is brought to the surface, it is used to generate electricity and provide heating for homes and businesses alike. This approach not only reduces Iceland's carbon footprint, but also ensures energy independence. With such an abundance of geothermal energy, Iceland has become a shining example of how we can use our planet's natural resources sustainably. Imagine if more countries could follow suit, utilizing their local geologic features to create cleaner energy. By investing in renewable sources like geothermal, we can protect the environment and create a more sustainable future. So can you envision a world powered by nature's energy? Believe it or not, a landmark surgery faced serious challenges. In 2016, surgeons successfully performed the world's first penis transplant in South Africa, marking a huge breakthrough in medical science. This surgery aimed to help a patient who had lost his genitals due to a traumatic injury. However, just 2 weeks after the groundbreaking procedure, the transplant was reversed. The recipient and his wife reported experiencing severe psychological issues, struggling to cope with the emotional impact of the surgery. Despite the initial excitement surrounding the operation, the couple ultimately decided that the psychological toll outweighed the benefits. This case highlights the complexities of organ transplantation, where physical health advancements must also consider mental well-being. It raises important questions about the intersection of science and psychology in improving lives after trauma. How do we support both physical and mental health in such situations? Did you know Arabic is written from right to left? This intriguing characteristic sets Arabic apart from many other languages. When you pick up a book or a newspaper in Arabic, you'll notice that the letters flow in the opposite direction compared to English and most other languages. Both handwritten and printed Arabic maintain this right-to-left orientation, which can be quite surprising for those used to reading from left to right. Interestingly, while Arabic text moves rightward, Arabic numerals, like those we commonly use, are still written left to right. This blend of orientations can create a unique visual experience. The right-to-left writing system is not just a quirk. It is rooted in the history of the Arabian Peninsula, where ancient scripts influenced the development of modern Arabic. It's fascinating how this aspect of language reflects cultural nuances, and understanding it opens up a deeper appreciation for the beauty and complexity of Arabic. Why do you think different cultures adopt such unique writing systems? Believe it or not, Santa Claus has many names. Across the globe, different cultures celebrate the beloved holiday figure in unique ways, each with its own name. In Germany, he's known as Weihnachtsmann, adding a local twist to the joy of gift-giving. Over in France, he's called Père Noël, a name that brings his spirit right into the heart of French holiday traditions. Interestingly, in Spain and much of Latin America, people stick with the universal name Santa Claus, which showcases how some traditions remain consistent despite cultural differences. The variations in names reflect the rich tapestry of holiday customs worldwide, illustrating how the joy of giving transcends language and borders. Families in various countries share stories and traditions, creating a diverse yet unified way to celebrate Christmas. Whether it's through festive markets in Germany, cozy gatherings in France, or lively fiestas in Spain, Santa Claus symbolizes generosity and cheer in countless ways. Isn't it amazing how one character can bring people together internationally? Hard to believe, but baseballs are engineering marvels. Each Major League Baseball is expertly designed with 216 precisely placed stitches, some of which are cleverly hidden. This intricate design isn't just for show, it actually improves the grip for pitchers and significantly impacts the ball's spin. When a pitcher throws a fastball or a curveball, the way the ball spins can make all the difference in its trajectory midair. These stitches allow the ball to respond to various throwing techniques, showcasing how art, science, and skill come together on the field. Whether it's a nail-biting game in July or the World Series, the complexity behind each pitch is an amazing aspect of America's favorite pastime. Next time you watch a game, think about how those tiny stitches play a huge role in every thrilling moment. Why does Texas have a quirky crime law? In Texas, there's a humorous yet unofficial law that suggests criminals should give their victims a full 24-hour notice before committing any crime. While this law isn't enforceable and can't be found in any statute books, it certainly captures the unique spirit and sense of humor that many associate with the Lone Star State. Imagine receiving a text message or a knock on the door from a would-be burglar letting you know, "Hey, I'm planning to rob you tomorrow." The idea points to a lighthearted take on law and order, reflecting how Texans often balance serious matters with a bit of fun. Despite its comedic angle, this notion does raise interesting questions about accountability and ethics in crime. So next time you think of Texas, remember that beneath its vast landscapes and cowboy culture, there's a law that'll make you chuckle. Why did Julian Assange live in an embassy for years? For 7 long years, Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks, found refuge in the Ecuadorian embassy in London. His choice to stay there stemmed from ongoing legal troubles and the threat of extradition to Sweden, where he faced charges related to sexual assault. Assange's situation created a unique spotlight on issues such as freedom of speech, government secrecy, and the complex nature of international law. Living in the embassy, Assange maintained his activism, communicating his views through various media channels and advocating for transparency and accountability from governments around the world. This unusual living arrangement raised numerous debates about human rights and the rights of asylum seekers. People around the globe watched as Assange's story unfolded, with many supporting his stance against what they viewed as political persecution. His time in the embassy ultimately came to an end in 2019, but it leaves behind a legacy that continues to provoke discussions on privacy, press freedom, and the implications of leaked information. Believe it or not, London leads in millionaires. This vibrant city boasts the highest number of millionaires in the world, making it a financial powerhouse. With its bustling business scene, cultural diversity, and historical richness, London is more than just an attractive destination. It's also a hub for wealth. People from various backgrounds flock to London, drawn by opportunities in finance, technology, and international trade. In contrast, Beijing holds the title for the most billionaires, a testament to China's rapid economic growth and the rise of its elite class. Interestingly, Beijing has surpassed New York City in this regard, showcasing how the global economic landscape is shifting. While many might think of New York as the ultimate financial capital, it now trails behind both London in terms of millionaires and Beijing for billionaires. This dynamic financial competition between cities not only highlights the disparity in wealth, but also reflects changing economic tides around the globe. What does this mean for the future of global finance and urban development? Discover the surprising truth about arm arteries. In utero, a third artery known as the median artery plays a crucial role in developing the hand. This artery normally disappears by the time a baby is about 8 weeks old. However, exciting research reveals that this median artery has become 3 times more common in adults today compared to a century ago. Scientists are puzzled by this increase, as there is no clear explanation for why more people retain this artery into adulthood. It raises fascinating questions about human development and evolution. Is it possible that our changing lifestyles, environment, or genetics are influencing this phenomenon? Understanding why this artery is still present could offer insights into how we adapt to modern life. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the human body, each discovery brings us closer to understanding our own biology in this ever-evolving world. Let's uncover the truth about hummingbird feet. These incredible creatures are a marvel of nature, not just because of their dazzling colors, but also due to their fascinating adaptations. Hummingbirds belonging to the apodiforms group are uniquely built for flight. Their tiny feet are not designed for walking or hopping. Instead, they primarily serve for perching and building nests. Imagine that. Without knees, hummingbirds rely solely on their wings for movement, showcasing an extraordinary example of efficiency in the animal kingdom. Their ability to hover in midair is simply enchanting, as they flap their wings up to 80 times per second. This remarkable wing structure allows them to zip from flower to flower, sipping nectar with their long, specialized tongues. Their small size does not limit them. It actually enhances their agility, enabling them to navigate through tight spaces. Every time you see a hummingbird flit around your garden, remember that its incredible design is a result of millions of years of evolution, proving that even the smallest creatures can pack a big punch. This might surprise you, the amazing spark system. Imagine carrying a 55-pound backpack that turns into a parachute when you need it most. That's exactly what the spark system does. Designed for a variety of adventurous situations, it lets users safely descend from heights of up to 1,093 yards. Whether you're jumping from a great height or needing a rescue, the inflatable parachute ensures a safe landing, whether on solid ground or at sea. Made from lightweight yet durable materials, the Spark system is revolutionizing how we think about safety in extreme sports, rescue missions, and even military operations. No more worrying about hazardous landings. With the Spark, you can glide down smoothly and confidently. This innovative technology could save lives and change the way we engage with heights. Plus, it's compact enough to carry easily, making it a game changer for thrill seekers and outdoor enthusiasts. Ready to take your adventures to new heights with the Spark system? Imagine the freedom of a safe descent. Ever thought about why the Dead Sea is so special? The Dead Sea, nestled between Jordan and Israel, is an extraordinary natural wonder. It's nearly 10 times saltier than any ocean, creating a unique environment that allows you to float effortlessly on its surface. Imagine lying on your back and not sinking at all. But that's not all. This incredible body of water is also the lowest land point on Earth, at over 1,110 feet below sea level. At this depth, the air pressure is higher, contributing to its unique climate. The mineral-rich waters and mud of the Dead Sea have attracted wellness seekers from all over the globe who believe they provide health benefits like skin rejuvenation and relief from conditions like arthritis. So whether you're floating, enjoying the view, or taking in the healing properties, the Dead Sea offers an experience unlike any other. Are you ready to dive into its wonders? Check out this fascinating kiwi fact from New Zealand. The kiwi, New Zealand's beloved national bird, is unlike any other. Did you know kiwis are nocturnal? This means they are most active during the night, foraging for insects and worms on the forest floor. With their long beaks and keen sense of smell, kiwis can locate food underground, making them exceptional foragers. Interestingly, kiwis cannot fly. Their small wings are just not built for it. Instead, they have strong legs that allow them to run swiftly, helping them escape from predators. These cute, brown, and fuzzy birds are unique to New Zealand and are considered a symbol of the country. Kiwis are also known for their endangered status, mainly due to habitat loss and introduced predators like rats and cats. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these amazing creatures and their habitats. So the next time you think of New Zealand, remember the kiwi, a flightless, nocturnal bird that captures the spirit of this beautiful country. What if I told you about a bear named Winnipeg? During World War I, a Canadian soldier named Lieutenant Harry Colborne found an adorable black bear cub while stationed in Canada. He decided to adopt the cub and named her Winnipeg after his hometown. The little bear quickly stole the hearts of Colborne's regiment, becoming not just a pet, but a beloved mascot that lifted their spirits during tough times. Winnipeg was a true companion, often seen wandering around camp and playing with the soldiers. After the war, Colborne brought her to the London Zoo, where she garnered even more fans. One of those admirers was a young boy named Christopher Robin Milne. Inspired by his trips to the zoo, Christopher's father, A. Milne, created the famous character Winnie the Pooh, modeled after Winnipeg's gentle and playful nature. Isn't it fascinating how a soldier's bond with a bear led to an iconic piece of children's literature? Turns out the truth is that Bantu languages shape culture. The Bantu language family is one of the most important linguistic groups in Africa, with over 500 languages, including widely spoken ones like Zulu and Xhosa. These languages play a crucial role in expressing the rich cultural heritage of various communities. Through songs, stories, and traditional ceremonies, Bantu languages connect people to their history and identity, weaving a tapestry of shared experiences. For example, in Zulu culture, storytelling is essential for passing down wisdom and morals from one generation to the next, showcasing how deeply language interlinks with personal and communal values. Moreover, music in these languages often reflects social issues, celebrating victories or mourning losses, thereby demonstrating the powerful role of language in human expression. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as language can create such a vibrant cultural landscape? Let's uncover the truth about dolphin tool use. Dolphins are not just playful sea creatures. They are also incredibly smart tool users. Bottlenose dolphins have been observed using sponges, which they place on their snouts, to protect themselves while foraging on the ocean floor. This fascinating behavior isn't instinctive. It's learned and passed down through generations, showing just how clever these animals are. Beyond their use of tools, dolphins also exhibit a remarkable social intelligence. They've been known to help fishermen by guiding schools of fish into nets or even assisting swimmers who might be in trouble. These acts of empathy reveal a deeper connection between dolphins and humans, highlighting their capacity for compassion and teamwork. So the next time you see a dolphin, remember there's a lot more going on in their world than just fun and games. Most people don't know this, but Keanu Reeves rides motorcycles. This beloved actor, famous for his incredible roles in The Matrix and John Wick, has a passion that goes beyond acting. He is an avid motorcyclist and even founded his own motorcycle company called Arch Motorcycle. Founded alongside custom bike designer Gard Hollinger, Arch Motorcycle specializes in designing and manufacturing high-performance, bespoke motorcycles that reflect the individuality of their riders. Reeves pours his heart into this venture, showcasing not only his love for bikes but also his commitment to craftsmanship and quality. Each motorcycle is made with precision and care, focusing on both aesthetics and functionality. For Reeves, riding isn't just a hobby, it's a way of life that connects him to freedom and adventure. So next time you see him on screen, remember there's a thrilling side to Keanu that involves roaring engines and the open road. What makes his dedication to motorcycling so inspiring? You might be shocked to learn about Venus. This mysterious planet has conditions that are truly hostile to life as we know it. With an atmospheric pressure 92 times greater than Earth's, a person stepping onto Venus would be crushed instantly. That's not all. The surface of Venus boasts staggering temperatures that can soar up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit, 475 degrees Celsius, which is hot enough to melt lead. Moreover, Venus is enveloped in clouds of sulfuric acid, creating a thick veil that traps heat and fuels its extreme environment. But there's a silver lining. Scientists are fascinated by Venus. By studying it, researchers hope to unlock secrets about planetary atmospheres and the greenhouse effect. NASA's Magellan probe, for instance, has been instrumental in mapping the planet's surface, showing off volcanic landscapes that hint at geological activity. Through this exploration, we gain insights not only into Venus, but also into how other planets, including our own, might evolve under different conditions. Is it really true that 66666 connects to casinos? The number 666 has a mysterious reputation, often viewed with fear and superstition, especially as it is linked to the concept of the devil in popular culture. Interestingly, if you add up all the numbers on a roulette wheel, the total equals 666. This numerical coincidence has led some people to label casinos as Satan's playground, suggesting a sinister connection. Roulette, a game rooted in chance and luck, contributes to the allure and excitement of gambling. This connection between the number and casinos captures the imagination of many, and it makes us think about the emotional responses tied to numbers. In fact, some players even believe that certain numbers bring either good or bad luck. How do you feel about betting on a game linked to this infamous number? Whether you're rolling the dice or spinning the wheel, understanding these associations adds another layer of intrigue to the gamble. Is it really true that a coffee pot started the webcam craze? The very first webcam was born in an unexpected place, a university in Cambridge, England. This quirky project aimed to solve a simple problem. Students frequently ventured to the break room only to find the coffee pot empty. Rather than making those disappointing trips, the students could now check the status of their beloved brew from their computers. This ingenious invention was set up in 1991 by a group of computer scientists who cleverly connected a camera to their local network, providing a live feed of the coffee pot. Students could see whether it was worth the trek or if they should just wait a little longer. This humorous twist marked the beginning of webcam technology, which has since evolved into an essential tool for video calls and live streaming. Today, webcams play a vital role in our online lives, making it easier to connect with people across the globe. Who knew a coffee pot could create such a lasting impact on technology? Celebrate Klingon Language Day this April 9th. This unique holiday honors the fictional language created for the Klingon race in the legendary Star Trek series. Klingon, crafted by linguist Mark Okrand, isn't just a collection of made-up words. It has a complex grammar and vocabulary that have inspired devoted fans around the world. What's fascinating is that this constructed language has developed a robust community of speakers who actively engage with it. They've even translated significant literary works like Shakespeare's Hamlet into Klingon, proving that it has transcended its fictional roots. On April 9th, fans gather to share their love for Klingon culture through events, trivia, and even language lessons. So whether you're a hardcore Trekkie or just curious, it's a perfect time to explore this intriguing language. Who knows? You might just find yourself speaking Klingon by the end of the day. This might surprise you, or a hostage rescue twist. In 1996, a woman found herself in a terrifying situation when she was taken hostage at knife point. Instead of trying to escape on her own, she made a bold and unexpected move. With her captor in the car, she drove directly toward a police blockade. This daring decision ultimately led to a dramatic and swift resolution to the crisis. The officers, alerted to her perilous situation, acted quickly to rescue her and apprehend the hostage taker. This remarkable encounter shows not only the bravery of the woman involved, but also the importance of quick thinking in dangerous situations. While many might have panicked, her quick decision turned the tide in her favor. Can you imagine the relief felt by her family and the police when they saw her driving straight into safety? Did you know the Iberian lynx is critically endangered? This remarkable feline, found only on the Iberian Peninsula in Europe, is facing a tough battle against extinction. With fewer than 500 individuals left in the wild, the Iberian lynx holds the title of the world's most endangered cat species. Habitat loss, dwindling prey, and road accidents have all contributed to its dramatic decline. These lynxes rely heavily on the European rabbit, which has also seen its population plummet due to diseases and habitat changes. Conservation efforts are underway to save this unique species, including breeding programs and habitat restoration projects. Organizations and researchers are working tirelessly to increase the number of lynxes in the wild and provide better protection for their habitats. Beautifully patterned with stunning tufted ears, the Iberian lynx is not just a symbol of the rich biodiversity in Europe, but also a reminder of the urgent need for conservation. Will we be able to protect this iconic cat from disappearing forever? Here's a wild fact about space travel. Only 3 cosmonauts, Georgy Dobrovolsky, Viktor Patsayev, and Vladislav Volkov, have tragically lost their lives in the great expanse of space. This heart-wrenching event occurred during the Soyuz 11 mission in June 1971. After a successful 23-day stay aboard the Salyut 1 space station, the crew faced a catastrophic cabin depressurization while returning to Earth. Imagine the fear and uncertainty in a moment like that. Space exploration carries risks, yet these brave individuals push the boundaries of human endurance and knowledge. Their sacrifice reminds us of the delicate balance between exploration and safety in the cosmos. Despite this tragic incident, space agencies around the world honor their memory while making advances to ensure the safety of astronauts today. How do we continue to embrace the adventure of space while learning from the past? Did you know about the rare pescadito fish? This fascinating aquatic pet, known for its striking colors and unique patterns, has become the most expensive fish in the world, largely due to its scarcity. Found in specific regions, the pescadito is not just a beautiful addition to any aquarium, but also a symbol of exclusivity. With fewer than 500 of these creatures estimated to exist in the wild, their population has dramatically decreased, making each one highly sought after by collectors. Keeping a pescadito in your aquarium is not only a statement, but also a responsibility, as their care can be quite demanding. They require a specific habitat with clean water, proper temperature, and a balanced diet to thrive. As the demand for the pescadito continues to rise, conservation efforts are crucial to protect their dwindling numbers. If you're willing to invest time and money, owning a pescadito could become an incredibly rewarding experience, one that elevates your aquarium while contributing to the preservation of this unique species. Are you ready to dive into the world of rare fish? You might be shocked to learn that Emily DeRaven loves chocolate. The talented actress famous for playing Claire Littleton on the hit show Lost has an interesting twist to her food preferences. Despite being allergic to peanut butter, which many adore, Emily can't resist the allure of chocolate. It's not just a sweet treat for her, it's a serious passion. Chocolate comes in many forms: dark, white, milk, and each offers its own delicious experience. While living with an allergy can be challenging, Emily demonstrates the power of indulging in what you love, showcasing her playful side despite the rules. So whether it's a rich chocolate cake or creamy chocolate ice cream, this actress knows how to enjoy her favorite flavors, turning her dietary restrictions into something uniquely hers. What's your favorite chocolate treat? Believe it or not, data is shaping vital research. Recent findings show that data has been sent to a research center, leading to exciting new studies and investigations. This information could be pivotal in understanding a variety of subjects, from climate change and health trends to technological advancements. Researchers meticulously analyze this data to draw conclusions that can influence policies and improve lives. For example, data from environmental studies help scientists monitor climate patterns, while health data can identify trends in disease outbreaks. The collaborative nature of research means that institutions across the globe often share data, fostering a rich environment for innovation. In addition, cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning are playing a significant role in interpreting vast amounts of data quickly and accurately. Each data set received represents a wealth of possibilities for discovery and advancement. As we continue to gather and share more information, we open the door to a future where informed decisions can lead to groundbreaking solutions. Are you curious about how this data impacts our world? What if I told you gold changed an empire? Mansa Musa, the legendary emperor of Mali, was not just known for his reign, but also for his staggering wealth. During his pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324, Musa traveled with a caravan that included thousands of attendants and camels, carrying an astonishing amount of gold. As he journeyed through cities like Cairo, he generously gave away gold to the less fortunate. This extravagant display of wealth had unexpected consequences. The influx of gold led to a significant devaluation of the currency in places he visited. For years afterward, the economy in these regions struggled due to inflation, proving that generosity could sometimes backfire. Mansa Musa's actions not only highlighted his status as a benevolent ruler, but also illustrated how immense wealth can disrupt economies in surprising ways. Can you imagine how an emperor's wealth could reshape entire communities? Have you ever wondered why ice cream warms you up? It might surprise you, but indulging in this creamy treat can actually increase your body temperature. Ice cream is loved by many, especially during hot summer days, because of its cold and refreshing nature. However, its high-fat content plays a fascinating trick on our bodies. When we eat ice cream, our digestive system works hard to break down the fats. This process requires energy, which is called thermogenesis. As the body metabolizes the fat, it produces heat, raising our internal temperature slightly. This effect can be unexpected, especially after consuming something that feels cool and soothing. This scientific phenomenon might change the way you think about enjoying your favorite flavors. So the next time you delight in a scoop of chocolate or vanilla, remember that your body's actually warming up as it savors the deliciousness. Isn't it interesting how our bodies respond to what we eat in ways we might not expect? Is it really true that some cultures honor the dead like this? In many societies around the world, such as the Dinka people of the southwestern United States and some indigenous groups in Australia, the death of an individual is treated with profound respect and solemnity. Tradition dictates that the body must be buried, whole and intact, as it remains sacred even after life is ended. This belief comes from spiritual understandings that the body houses the soul, and disturbing it could disrupt the person's journey in the afterlife. For centuries, these practices have been maintained to honor ancestors and ensure they are treated with dignity. Funerary rituals may vary widely, but the central theme remains the same: preserving the integrity of the deceased. This dedication to respectful burial reflects a deep cultural connection to life, death, and the invisible journeys that follow. How fascinating is it that such traditions endure through generations? What if I told you about Brazil's stunning dunes? Lençóis Maranhenses National Park is a hidden gem where white dunes gleam like fresh snow under the sun. This breathtaking park is known for its unique landscapes, featuring mesmerizing shapes that can make you feel like you've walked into a dream. As you explore the park, you'll encounter crystal-clear lagoons that invite you to take a refreshing dip or simply admire their beauty. The contrast of the bright white sand and vibrant blue water creates a picturesque scene that is truly unforgettable. Visitors flock to Maranhenses not just for its stunning scenery, but also for the opportunity to connect with nature in a tranquil environment. Whether you're hiking, lounging on the soft sands, or snapping photos, this park offers a slice of paradise. Are you ready to discover the enchanting beauty of Lençóis Maranhenses National Park? Did you know tortoises are vital to ecosystems? These fascinating creatures are primarily herbivores, munching on a diet rich in grass, fruits, and even cacti. As they chow down, tortoises play a crucial role in their environment by helping to disperse seeds. When they eat fruits, the seeds often travel through their digestive systems and get dropped in new locations, promoting plant growth and biodiversity. Additionally, tortoises are equipped with strong, clawed feet that allow them to dig burrows, creating shelters that are especially useful in extreme temperatures. These burrows provide refuge not just for the tortoises themselves, but also for numerous other animals, contributing to a thriving ecosystem. In this way, tortoises aren't just quiet residents of their habitats. They are active participants in maintaining the health and balance of the environment. So next time you see a tortoise, remember the important role it plays in nature. Prepare to be amazed by Hong Kong's population. Did you know that this bustling metropolis boasts a staggering population of over 7.5 million people? That's an incredible number for an area of just about 426 square miles. It's one of the most densely populated places on the planet. This compact city is crammed with skyscrapers, vibrant markets, and rich culture. However, what truly sets Hong Kong apart is how its urban density affects daily life. Imagine navigating crowded streets where people from diverse backgrounds come together, making it a melting pot of cultures. Despite the hustle and bustle, Hong Kong also offers serene escapes in its stunning parks and nature trails just a short distance away. Each corner of the city tells a story, from its colonial history to modern innovation. Isn't it fascinating how such a small space can hold so many lives and experiences? What sparked Nixon's collaboration with Pelé in 1973? In 1973, a fascinating discussion took place that hinted at significant changes in U.S.-Latin America relations. An unreleased recording reveals that Mexican President Luis Echeverría Álvarez, often referred to as Pelé, expressed a willingness to collaborate with President Richard Nixon. This willingness was crucial as it reflected a desire for stronger ties between the U.S. and Latin American nations during a time of political tension and economic challenges. The cooperation aimed to address various issues such as trade, tourism, and cultural exchange, offering a path to better understanding and partnership. The conversations during this period were not just about formal diplomacy, they were also about fostering friendship and trust in a complex geopolitical landscape. Despite Nixon's controversial presidency, this initiative showed potential for a more harmonious relationship with Latin America. What were the outcomes of this collaboration, and did it fulfill its promise of improved relations? This intriguing moment in history raises important questions about diplomacy and its impact. Here's a wild fact about bedbugs. These pesky little critters have been around for millions of years, dating back to the time of the dinosaurs. Imagine that. While dinosaurs roamed the earth, bedbugs were already establishing their reputation as skilled survivors. Their ability to adapt to different environments has allowed them to thrive throughout history, even making themselves comfortable in human homes. Bedbugs feed primarily on the blood of their hosts, and they can go months without a meal, which only adds to their resilience. They have evolved numerous survival tactics, from their flat bodies making it easy to hide in tiny cracks, to their ability to reproduce rapidly. Today, despite efforts to control them, these persistent pests are making a comeback in many places. So every time you hear someone complain about a bedbug bite, remember they are sharing an experience with a species that has been crawling around for ages. How's that for a creepy history? Prepare to be amazed by this deep-sea fish. In the depths of Australia's oceans, a fascinating species of fish has a remarkable ability. It can activate its own bioluminescence. This enchanting phenomenon allows the fish to produce light through a chemical reaction within its body. Bioluminescence serves several important purposes. It can help the fish attract mates, confuse predators, or lure in prey. This adaptation is particularly useful in the dark, deep-sea environment where sunlight fails to reach. Imagine swimming in complete darkness, and suddenly this fish glows like a star. Scientists believe that other marine animals might share this ability, but the deep-sea fish of Australia showcases it in a striking way. With its glowing capabilities, this fish contributes to the magical beauty of the underwater world, where every flicker of light tells a story of survival. Isn't it amazing how nature finds unique solutions to challenges in extreme environments? Why exactly does dog cloning cost so much? It's fascinating to learn that in the United States, pet owners can now clone their beloved dogs. However, this cutting-edge biotechnology comes with a hefty price tag of about $30,000 and a 5-month waiting list. The process involves taking a sample of the dog's cells and creating a genetic copy, allowing owners to maintain a connection with their furry friends even after they pass. To prepare for cloning, there's also a service that preserves a pet's cells for an annual fee ranging from $1,600 to $3,000. While for some, this may feel like the ultimate tribute to a cherished pet, it opens up intense ethical discussions. Many wonder whether cloning reflects our affection for animals or risks commodifying their lives. Should we prioritize scientific advancements over the natural cycle of life? As technology continues to evolve, the lines between life, love, and innovation blur, compelling us to consider what it means to cherish our companions. Did you know that clouds hold a lot of water? If all the water stored in a single cloud were to suddenly drop, it could create a surprising amount of rain, enough to cause storms and even flooding. Clouds might look light and fluffy, but they carry a weighty secret. A typical cumulus cloud can contain around 1 million grams of water. This is the equivalent of about 1,000 liters, or enough to fill a small swimming pool. When conditions are right and the cloud becomes saturated, that water needs a way to escape. This often leads to rain, and if the situation intensifies, winds can pick up, pushing the moisture into larger storm systems. Weather can shift from calm to chaotic in minutes, illustrating how powerful and unpredictable our atmosphere can be. Have you ever wondered how clouds work and what they can bring us? Uncover the story behind the Philippine flag. This vibrant banner is not only a national symbol, but also a fascinating indicator of the country's mood. When the Philippines is at peace, the blue stripe proudly waves on top, representing calm and harmony. However, during times of conflict or war, the flag flips to reveal the red stripe above, signaling readiness to defend the nation. This unique feature showcases the Filipino spirit and the importance of national pride. The flag also incorporates a white triangle and 3 stars, which symbolize the country's 3 main geographical regions: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Every time you see the flag, it tells a story of resilience, bravery, and hope for a brighter future. This dual purpose of the flag keeps the citizens aware of their nation's status, fostering a deep sense of unity and a shared identity among Filipinos everywhere. What other flags around the world have such striking meanings? You might be surprised to learn about haiku stairs. Nestled in the lush mountains of Hawaii, the haiku stairs, or Stairway to Heaven, is a hiking trail that has become legendary for both its breathtaking views and its controversial status. Officially closed to the public, this steep 322-step climb winds up through verdant foliage and connects you with spectacular panoramas of the island. The decision to close the stairs was made due to safety concerns and environmental impact, but this only added to its allure for thrill seekers. Many hikers are drawn to the challenge, often attempting to sneak in before dawn to enjoy the surreal beauty at sunrise. The staircase is not just a physical climb, it's a thrilling adventure that captures the spirit of exploration. However, those who take the risk should be aware of the potential consequences, including hefty fines. So, what do you think? Would you take on the challenge of sneaking up the haiku stairs for a breathtaking view? Did you know about Indonesia's magical blue flames? The Kawai Jin volcano in Indonesia is famous for its stunning blue flame phenomenon, which is truly a sight to behold. This incredible natural display happens at night when sulfuric gases from the volcano's crater ignite, creating a glowing blue fire that dances against the dark sky. The unique flames are not something you see every day, drawing in thrill seekers and photographers from all over the world. They hike to the summit, eager to capture the mesmerizing sight on camera and experience the volcano's surreal beauty up close. Watching the blue flames flicker while surrounded by the dramatic landscape of Kawai Jin feels almost otherworldly. But don't forget your flashlight. Safety is key when exploring such a volatile environment. If you're looking for adventure and something out of the ordinary, this enchanting phenomenon definitely offers an unforgettable experience. So who wouldn't want to witness nature's little wonder at Kawai Jin? Why exactly does La Paz soar above the rest? La Paz, the capital city of Bolivia, is famous for being one of the highest cities in the world, positioned at an impressive altitude of around 3,600 meters, or about 11,800 feet above sea level. This remarkable elevation makes it a unique destination for both adventure seekers and curious travelers. The thin air in La Paz creates a stirring atmosphere where you can experience dramatic landscapes, vibrant culture, and stunning views of the Andes Mountains. With its elevation, visitors might feel the effects of altitude sickness, so it's always wise to take it easy at first. The city's streets are filled with lively markets, colorful festivals, and beautiful architecture, truly showcasing Bolivian heritage. From the breathtaking Moon Valley to the bustling Witches Market, La Paz offers an unforgettable experience that sets it apart from other cities. Have you ever wondered what it's like to walk among the clouds? You won't believe this about Lucky Diamond Rich, the most tattooed man in the world. With his body nearly entirely covered in tattoos, he has turned his skin into a canvas of personal stories and experiences. Lucky has spent over 1,000 hours under the tattoo needle, transforming his appearance into something truly unique. Each tattoo has a special meaning, representing different aspects of his life, philosophy, or memories. Can you imagine the dedication it takes to commit to such a transformation? Lucky Diamond Rich didn't just get a few quick designs. He meticulously crafted a living art piece that reflects who he is. This remarkable journey has made him a celebrity, capturing the fascination of people around the globe. Would you ever consider covering your skin with stories and art like he did? What if I told you about Groupland's fascinating history? Groupland referred to the streets where brothels were found, and this term has changed over time to Grappland in cities like Bristol and York. This evolution in naming isn't just a simple change. It offers a glimpse into the social fabric of these communities. Back in the day, streets were often named after the businesses that shaped daily life. reflecting what was important to the people living there. As society evolved, so did the language we use to describe our surroundings. The term grappling may sound unusual now, but it connects us to a vibrant history of commerce and community. Today, when we walk through these neighborhoods, we're not just strolling down streets. We're walking through layers of history that tell stories of changing attitudes toward work, morality, and social norms. Isn't it interesting how names can carry so much meaning? What if I told you cars are banned here? Prince Edward Island in Canada takes a refreshing approach to transportation by prohibiting cars, creating a serene and picturesque atmosphere for its visitors and residents. Imagine wandering through the charming streets without the noise and pollution of vehicles buzzing around. Instead of traffic jams, you'll find bicycles and pedestrians enjoying the stunning natural beauty of the island. With its lush landscapes and stunning coastline, this unique island allows you to connect with nature in a way that's rarely found elsewhere. As you stroll or bike along the lovely pathways, you can take your time soaking in the views of rolling green fields and breathtaking ocean vistas. This car-free policy encourages a slower pace of life, perfect for those looking to escape the hustle and bustle of city living. So, whether you're exploring the famous red sand beaches or sampling delicious seafood, Prince Edward Island offers a truly tranquil experience. Are you ready to experience a place where nature takes the lead over cars? Believe it or not, the bee hummingbird is a powerhouse. This tiny bird, weighing about 2 grams, is not just small in stature, but also incredible in its daily activities. Each day, a bee hummingbird visits up to 1,500 flowers to gather food, making it one of the busiest creatures on the planet. These birds feed on nectar, which provides vital energy. Their long, specialized bills allow them to reach deep into flowers to access this sweet liquid. As they flit from flower to flower, bee hummingbirds play a crucial role in pollination, helping plants reproduce. This means that while they're feeding, they're also supporting the growth of many flowers and plants around them. Their amazing metabolism requires them to eat frequently, sometimes needing to consume twice their body weight in nectar daily. This energetic behavior is necessary to fuel their rapid wing beats, which can reach up to 80 beats per second. Next time you spot a hummingbird, think about the extraordinary effort it takes just to survive. What if I told you about the anthropic principle? This fascinating concept suggests that the universe is finely tuned for life as we know it. Imagine a cosmic recipe where certain physical constants, like gravity and the speed of light, are perfectly balanced to enable life to exist. If these constants were just a tiny bit different, our world might not even be here. Think about it. If gravity were stronger, stars might burn out too quickly for planets to form, and if it were weaker, galaxies might not hold together. This incredible idea leads us to wonder why the universe is structured just right for us. Some scientists and philosophers argue that this fine-tuning hints at a deeper explanation, like the possibility of multiple universes where different laws might apply. The anthropic principle invites us to reflect on our place in the cosmos and raises interesting questions about existence itself. Is our universe special, or are there countless others with their own unique life forms? What do you think about the fine-tuning of our universe and its implications for our understanding of life? Is it really true that feeding pigeons is illegal? In San Francisco, yes. This quirky law prohibits giving food to pigeons on sidewalks and streets. The city's Public Works Department takes this regulation seriously, emphasizing the need for cleaner neighborhoods and healthier bird populations. When people feed pigeons, it can lead to various problems like increased droppings, which can damage public spaces and create health risks. Moreover, overfeeding can harm the birds themselves by leading to poor diets and dependence on human food. Instead of fostering a flourishing bird population, feeding can disrupt their natural foraging behaviors. This unique law aims to keep both the city looking tidy and the birds healthy. So if you're in San Francisco and tempted to share your snack with a pigeon, think twice. You might be breaking the law. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Houdini had a secret. One of the most astonishing tricks in his repertoire was the Chinese water torture cell. In this daring escape act, Houdini would be submerged in a tank filled with water, hands and feet locked in chains, only to emerge moments later unscathed. The sheer thrill of this act captivated audiences, but Houdini was fiercely protective of his secrets. Rather than patenting the trick, which would have revealed its mechanics, he chose to perform a unique one-man play for a single spectator. By copywriting the trick, Houdini ensured that the details remained a mystery, adding to his legendary status. This choice reflects not just his genius as a magician, but also his understanding of showmanship. Keeping audiences guessing was as crucial as the act itself. What tricks do you think could rival such a daring escape? Amazing depths of El Zacatin leave scientists puzzled. Situated in Mexico, El Zacatin is a natural spring that has captured the fascination of researchers and explorers alike due to its astounding depth. At nearly 1,200 feet deep, it's the deepest known water-filled sinkhole in the world. Scientists have only just begun to explore its mysteries, and they are determined to uncover what lies beneath the surface. Recently, a team of divers attempted to utilize an advanced robot designed for underwater exploration to map this challenging environment. However, the mission didn't go as planned when the robot inexplicably vanished without a trace during its operation. This unexplained disappearance sparked a whirlwind of theories about what might be lurking in the spring's dark depths. Some believe that the unusual conditions may interfere with electronic devices, while others speculate about the possibility of undiscovered underground features or even unique ecosystems. Each mystery surrounding El Zacatin adds to its allure, drawing adventurers and scientists alike to uncover its hidden secrets. Believe it or not, a cow fell on a man. In 2013, a bizarre and tragic incident unfolded in Brazil when a cow unexpectedly crashed through the roof of a man's home. João Maria de Souza was taking a nap in his bed when the hefty animal landed right on him. Imagine waking up to such a shocking event. Despite being rushed to the hospital, João sadly succumbed to his injuries, highlighting just how unpredictable life can be. The cow had escaped from a nearby farm, and the circumstances of the incident left the local community in shock. This strange story reminds us that accidents can happen at the most unexpected times, even when we are in the safety of our homes. Imagine a peaceful afternoon nap turning into a tale of survival and tragedy, all thanks to a roaming cow. What kind of wild stories are hiding in your neighborhood? Imagine living in a land where coins have rules. In Thailand, it's against the law to step on banknotes or coins, and there's a good reason for that. These coins and notes prominently feature the image of the king, who is highly revered in Thai culture. Disrespecting the king, or any member of the royal family, is seen as a serious offense and can lead to severe consequences. This law reflects the deep admiration and respect the Thai people hold for their monarchy. Breaking this rule isn't taken lightly. Penalties can range from 3 to a staggering 15 years in prison. This cultural practice teaches locals and visitors alike to treat currency with care. So next time you find yourself in Thailand, remember to show respect to the king's image and keep your feet off the money. It's a fascinating example of how currency can hold not just value, but deep cultural significance. Isn't it interesting how a simple piece of paper or metal can carry such weight? Why is wearing yellow illegal in Malaysia? In a surprising twist, the ban on yellow clothing in Malaysia stems from its connection to political protests. Yellow has become a symbol of dissent, particularly for the opposition parties and activists advocating for democratic reforms. The government views the color as a threat, representing movements like the Bear Sea rallies, which demand clean elections and governmental transparency. As a result, laws have been enacted that restrict wearing yellow shirts, especially during protests or public gatherings. This controversial law raises questions about freedom of expression in Malaysia, as people debate the balance between maintaining public order and allowing individual rights. While some might see it as an attempt to suppress dissent, others argue that it's about maintaining peace. In this vibrant country, yellow may evoke a sense of rebellion rather than just a color choice. What does that mean for personal freedom in Malaysia? Here's a wild fact about sushi's global journey. As Japan embraced modernization in the late 19th century, sushi began to gain popularity beyond its home shores. Originally a simple dish composed of fermented fish and rice, sushi transformed into the beloved delicacy we know today. Different regions started experimenting with various ingredients and flavors, giving rise to creative variations like California rolls and nigiri. As sushi's fame spread, many sushi bars and restaurants opened worldwide, making this dish a staple in many cultures. Interestingly, sushi maintains its core essence, fresh fish paired with seasoned rice, while adapting to local tastes and preferences. This blend of tradition and innovation is what makes sushi so fascinating. Have you ever tried making sushi at home to explore this delicious culinary art? Why exactly does the American Revolution matter today? The American Revolution, happening from 1765 to 1783, laid the groundwork for modern democracies, influencing revolutions worldwide. While many think of France's uprising in 1789 as the dawn of new ideals, the seeds were sown earlier across the Atlantic. Colonists sought independence from British rule, fueled by ideas of liberty and self-governance. Their victory not only transformed the 13 colonies, but also inspired the French and various other nations to challenge tyranny. The revolution introduced concepts like individual rights and representative government, key components in today's democratic societies. Additionally, it sparked debates about equality and governance that continue to resonate. Understanding this revolution helps us appreciate the ongoing struggles for freedom everywhere. So when we celebrate independence, we recognize how a bold act of defiance started a global wave of change. Here's what actually happens when sunlight hits Earth. You might think sunlight is yellow, but it's actually pure white. The sun emits light across the entire spectrum, creating that brilliant white glow. However, as sunlight travels through Earth's atmosphere, it encounters tiny particles and molecules. This scattering effect is more pronounced with blue light, which is shorter in wavelength, causing the sky to appear blue and the sunlight to seem more yellow when it reaches us. If you could view the sun's light from space, you'd see that it's blindingly white, free from the atmospheric influence that distorts our view on the surface. So every time you enjoy a sunny day, remember that the vibrant colors we experience are shaped by our atmosphere, making the sun seem warmer and more inviting than it truly is. What else do you think our atmosphere does to sunlight? Hard to believe, but curry is a British import in Japan. When curry first made its way to Japan in the late 19th century, it arrived as a curiosity rather than the vibrant Indian dish we know today. British sailors who enjoyed curry while at sea helped spread this flavorful dish to the Japanese. At that time, it was seen as a British culinary creation rather than an Indian classic, largely because of the British influence during the Meiji era. People in Japan began to embrace curry, adapting it to their own tastes. This included adding local ingredients like potatoes, carrots, and onions, making it a unique dish that became a staple in Japanese cuisine over time. Today, Japanese curry has a milder and sweeter flavor profile compared to its Indian counterpart, often served with rice or in katsu curry with fried cutlets. Isn't it fascinating how food can travel and evolve across cultures? Is it really true that Ritalin has a personal story? The well-known medication Ritalin, widely used to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, has a heartwarming origin linked to its creator's love life. Named after Rita, the wife of Dr. Leandro Panizzo, one of the pioneering scientists behind the drug, Ritalin came about during a time when ADHD treatments were limited. Dr. Panizzo wanted a name that represented care and personal connection, so he chose to honor his wife. Interestingly, Rita was also among the first individuals to participate in testing this groundbreaking medication. Since its introduction, Ritalin has become a cornerstone in managing ADHD, helping countless individuals focus and achieve their potential. This unique backstory adds a fascinating layer to the medication, reminding us that science often intersects with personal stories. What other surprising facts are hidden in our medicines? Can you imagine Notre Dame Cathedral's remarkable history? This stunning Gothic masterpiece in Paris started its journey in 1163 and reached completion in 1345, taking over 180 years to build. Designed to inspire awe, its soaring spires and intricate stained glass windows reflect the incredible craftsmanship of the medieval builders. During this long construction period, architects, artists, and laborers faced numerous challenges, including changing building styles and political turmoil. The cathedral has withstood the test of time, witnessing significant events from royal coronations to public gatherings. In addition to being a beloved tourist attraction, Notre Dame is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated for its architectural significance and rich history. Sadly, in 2019, a devastating fire damaged parts of this iconic structure, prompting a global outpouring of support for its restoration. The ongoing efforts to restore Notre Dame not only honor its past, but also promise a hopeful future for this incredible landmark. Can you picture the power of 700 hieroglyphs? The ancient Egyptians developed a fascinating writing system using over 700 unique hieroglyphs, each one a beautiful pictorial symbol representing everyday objects and concepts. These intricate drawings not only captured the essence of their daily lives, but also conveyed complex ideas like emotions and spiritual beliefs. For example, a simple message about hunger could be illustrated with a series of hieroglyphs, each carefully crafted to tell a story. This method required intense attention to detail and creativity, as each symbol was designed to evoke specific images or feelings in the reader's mind. Imagine the skill of scribes who spent years mastering this art. Hieroglyphs remained an essential part of Egyptian life for thousands of years, providing a glimpse into a culture rich with tradition and meaning. Have you ever thought about how ancient writing shapes our understanding of history? Hard to believe, but our anthem has a wild past. The melody of the Star-Spangled Banner isn't originally American. It actually comes from a British drinking song called To Anacreon in Heaven. Written in the 18th century, this tune was popular in pubs and gatherings, where people enjoyed singing along while sipping their favorite drinks. It wasn't until the early 19th century that the words penned by Francis Scott Key during the War of 1812 were paired with this lively melody. The anthem's evolution from a cheerful pub song to a powerful symbol of American pride is truly remarkable. Today, when we hear the Star-Spangled Banner played at sporting events and ceremonies, we should remember its unique journey that now inspires patriotism and unity across the nation. Isn't it fascinating how something so celebratory turned into our national rallying cry? Here's a wild fact about Norse mythology. Did you know that the creation of the world in Norse myths comes from the body of a giant named Ymir? According to these ancient stories, Ymir was a primordial being, and after he was slain by the Norse gods, Odin, Vili, and Ve, his body was transformed into the very elements of our world. His skull became the sky that covers us, while his blood formed the oceans and seas. It's fascinating to think that the land and seas around us originated from this mythical giant. This narrative not only explains the physical origins of the earth, but also reflects the Norse people's understanding of nature and the cosmos. Each element they created from Ymir symbolizes the powerful connection they felt with their environment. Isn't it amazing how these stories have shaped cultures and our perception of the world?